Hey, welcome back to the channel, the Model Building Corner. I'm Joe. Hope everybody's having a good day. Saturday, early afternoon-ish. I need to get some work done, but I also got to do some work around this house, so I'm gonna see how it goes. I mean, back and forth, whatever. John, Candace John. This is the stuff I was talking about. Prime. It's by C-Chem. For you guys that are like, what is he talking about? I was talking to John on the phone yesterday, and we were talking about the fish tanks, and I was out of my Prime. This is what you use to condition the water. This is the best stuff on the market. You only need like 5 milliliters. I got a 55-gallon tank. If I do a 50% water change, you really don't need 5 milliliters, but you can't really overdo it, so it's good stuff. And then while I was there at the fish store, they had my spray booth filters back in stock, so that'll probably last me a long time. Got to get rid of that stupid fiber one that I got in there, so I'll get that swapped out eventually. And then also send out some thoughts and prayers. Our buddy Terry Sanders, he's been in the hospital. If you guys are queasy, turn away, but I'm gonna put a picture up, okay? Anyway, give him your thoughts and prayers. He got hurt at work, and he's going through some struggles right now because he's been out of work. Things are getting tight, and his company, they suck. They basically turned his back on him. They're not helping him, and yeah. So let's all send out some thoughts and prayers to Terry. Get better, Terry. Anyway, I think that's all I got for now. So let's roll the intro, and I also got something different planned for today, as far as not a cooking segment, but show you what I'm attempting anyway. But anyway, later. Gotta let a stick of butter come to room temperature, so we'll come back to this later. Alright, I didn't do much on this truck yet, as you can tell, but I did work on panel lines and stuff like that, and honestly, I didn't really feel a lot. The only thing I really felt was right here. But anyway, I started going through the instructions and seeing what my pre-assembly was. I wanted to double check this hood, see how it fits. And the hood was like, there's something missing. So I looked at directions, and sure enough, that front lower piece right there and these two side pieces are separate. 3 pieces. And you've got like such a little tiny glue area that, I'll tell you what, if you were just getting started, or this is you just wanted to build this box stock out of the box, and you don't know anything about filler or anything like that, then this could be a kind of ugly hood. But I'm gonna have to sand on that hood, put some filler back there, and try to get rid of those seams. So that's a project for today. And also the engine assembly, which I'm not using that stock engine. I don't know what that is. But anyway. Alright, let me clear this up a little bit. Alright, so I am going to be going with the 383 Chevy engine. This thing looks like it's got a lot. Oh wait, why does that say 350? It was in the bag with the... Oh, no, I didn't put it back in the box. So that's the 350. I'm sorry. My bad. But anyway, so this is the 350. This I'm not going to use. It's got a transmission, which this one doesn't. but we'll check it when I open it. But so this is going to be for that 81. Is it an 81 Camaro? That one that's got the molded in engine that looks bad. So that's what this is, and that's what I'm definitely going to need the transmission for. So that one's getting the 350 whenever me and Don get to our buddy build. But so on the 383, Don's already got the block painted, the oil pan, not the oil pan, the water pump and the timing cover. He's got the oil pan painted, the heads, and the intake. And I cannot believe this. Alright, so we got ourselves a fuel pump. And look at this. That is a thermostat housing. Why? Why isn't it already attached? But anyway, there's actually two thermostat housings. Maybe one is clocked differently. That's what it looks like. Wow, these guys think of everything. So yeah, the outlet is clocked different. So this thing's got looks like it's got a blower and stuff. Let's see. Let's pour this stuff out. Whoop. Sorry about that. Let's try to get you in closer. So we got a nice distributor here. We got a nice alternator with a little bracket. That's cool. Starter, oil filter. So we got 1, 2, 3. So counting the intakes, looks like counting the one, this one looks like a high rise for a single 4-barrel. This one looks like a regular one for a 4-barrel. I don't think I want to do anything crazy engine-wise, so I might not use this high-rise one. And I honestly don't know exactly what I'm looking at here. So it looks like you got 4 different intake choices. You got a dual carb setup. I'm assuming this is for the blower setup. You got 2 different types of oil pans. Looks like a stock oil pan and this oil pan. So I'm going to have to test fit this stuff and see what's going to work. You got the belt for the blower. You got that part for the blower. You got two different style headers. So I'll have to check that out. This is all going to come later down the line when I'm trying to make everything fit. And how many different valve cover sets do we have? 383 stroker. Those gotta go on there. Are they all the same? 383 stroker. 2 of them have breather holes. 2 of them don't. Other than that, they're the same. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So it looks like you got a regular, I don't know what brand that says. Oh, it just says 383 on there. So I might use that one. We got another timing cover. I'm not sure what that is. We got a fan. Coil, maybe? Maybe. And you got, I'm assuming that this is for the, if you're going to do a dual carb, but that's kind of weird. So I'm not sure what's going on there. 2 different belt setups. So yeah, so I guess I can't, I'm confused because I'm not sure how I'm going to make sure what parts will fit. So let me try to figure out what I want to do. Alright, so I tested the stock kit block against the 3D printed block, and they are exactly the same. Even the locating motor mounts on the kit are represented there and there, although not as defined, but they still go in the car, in the truck perfectly. So I know I shouldn't have any problems clearance wise forward, and trying to figure this out with nothing glued to it is kind of tough, but I think same thing, I won't have any problem with the oil pan. See, this is impossible. Why do I try to do things like this? Anyway, let's say it fits. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to just build this engine up the way I want it. And if it fits, it fits. If it don't, we'll make it fit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start gluing some parts to this engine. So here's another update. My butter's soft. I got powdered sugar. I got room temperature milk. Oh, you know what else I need? I need vanilla extract and a little bit of salt. I'm going to combine all of these ingredients, mix them up. Then once that's done, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator to harden. Not harden, but get firm. I'm making candy. That's right. Hold on. So now this is going to go in the refrigerator to firm up. And when it's ready, melt those guys down. And I bought a tiny ice cream scooper. I can scoop it out and ball it. Put it on wax paper. And then you got to let them chill again. And then you can cover them with chocolate. So we'll see how it turns out. It's an experiment. Alright, so far I've got the transmission mounted. And I got the oil pan on and the timing cover and the water pump on. So my objective here now is to see is with the height of this truck, my objective, I need some more room. And I need to put this back in the cradle. Okay, so my objective is that with the transmission in its locating spot, the engine sits exactly where it's supposed to be. If I use the high-rise manifold, I can already see. It looks like, I mean, from here, this goes this way. It looks like from here to here, I'm going to have plenty of room. Yeah. So let me throw a carb on top of that without it falling. Oh, come on, really? Come on. Alright. I know this isn't going to work. Try to get your transmission on. Alright. Stop going, please. Let me throw the heads on real quick. I think I'm going to have plenty of clearance for the intake, carburetor, and then the air cleaner. So let me throw the heads on there so this will all stay in place. Alright, so with the heads and the intake on, I was able to confirm that with the carburetor on there and the air cleaner, I got miles of room, so I'm not worried about that. So let me set this aside. I got to paint the transmission, and then I'm going to chrome the valve covers. I got to paint the carburetor and take care of all of those accessories. So let me clean this up, and I need to address this. Alrighty, so the hood is looking much. Oh. Alright, I'm going to have to hit that little corner right there. But pretty much these seams are gone. And that little spot right there is filled in. You can see there's nothing there. It's just because I did it with glue again. So that's ready to go. I just gotta maybe work on this corner a little bit more, because that corner came out really good. I don't know why. Why would they do that? Why not just mold it as one piece? I mean, that was crazy. Alright, well, that's going to do it for now. I got to put some food in my stomach instead of buttercream. But anyway, I can't show you how that turns out because it's still soft. It has to set up really good. Otherwise, it's no good. So, if I finish that today, or maybe if tomorrow, I'll let it sit overnight. By that time, I'll take some footage. I mean, you guys let me know in the comments if you're not interested. I don't know. I was telling John what it was is I love Russell Stovers, and like 2 hours from here on our way, when me and my wife used to go visit her dad, there's a Russell Stovers plant, and they have an outlet store. And we used to go in there whenever we visit her dad. We'd drop almost $200 between my ex-wife and my daughter, getting all their stuff. Like I used to get, they had, instead of a full box of assorted chocolates, at the outlet, at the store, you can get a box of just the creams that you like. And they're a little pricey, but you get, it's an entire box of just chocolate buttercreams, or if you want the regular buttercreams, and because if you don't like the raspberry and the nuts and all of that, so yeah, I used to get a box each of chocolate buttercream and vanilla buttercream, of course, both with dark chocolate covered. And then when it was like after a holiday, all of that, like what you would normally see in like the drugstores, the Russell Stovers the cream eggs and all of that kind of stuff, you can get those at that store like dirt cheap. But anyway, so I'm gonna get some food and relax for a while. Don't forget, thoughts and prayers out there for you, Terry Sanders. Get well soon, my buddy, and stop getting ran over by trucks. Okay. Anyway, you guys take care. Get out of here. Shut it down. Shut it down! Hit pause. Hit stop.